Everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, just do the normal, chat like normal. Sober chat this time though. So yeah, I'll just wait for some people to get on. I'm gonna have to sit back a bit today because I've got a bit of a. Where I injured my fucking guts that time, this is the second time it's come back playing up. I must have done something in the shed without realising. But if I sort of lean back, it doesn't hurt so much. So yeah, just wait for some people to get on. Don't forget you can buy WeaponCollector merchandise, t-shirts, mugs. You right, Paul? You right now? How are you? Yeah, I got a bit of a weird gut ache at the minute. Can you remember when I did my guts in? I hurt my insides when I was carrying that 32-inch CRT TV, the great big telly. Do you remember when I did that last year? Every now and then that comes back now, and I don't know what I've done, but it may have been doing something in the shed when I was making this, because it's fucking playing up again at the minute. Stug, you right, mate? The Pagan King, you right? Yeah, it ain't too bad. If I sort of lean back, it's not so bad. It just all depends how I sit. I can't lay on that side. Weirdly enough, it's here, right? It's just there. If I sleep that side, it hurts. If I sleep that side, it doesn't. I know I thought that. Now she said maybe it's hernia. I thought that potentially, but they checked me for that and said it was all right. Yeah, checked me all over for that. I'll tell you what I think I've done. I think I've damaged my intestines and given myself I can't remember what it's called, but you can damage your intestines basically, and that can flare up every now and then. I reckon I've done that. Braden said 2 shots of scotch will do the trick. Yeah, but I can't stop at just 2, sadly. John said, only able to watch because I'm sick. Boss gave me the rest of the week off. Well, good to see you on, John, but yeah, sorry you're ill, mate. Big piece of probably old age. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but they checked me over for everything. Because I'll tell you when it hurt. It also hurt at that time originally when I went to the toilet. And any trapped wind was extremely painful, worse than normal sort of thing. So, yeah. I don't know what that one is. I'll tell you what I think it might be. Hang on. I think it might be diverticulitis. The small pouches created from pressure on weak spots in the colon. But it's in it. If you put lower left abdomen pain, that's the first thing that comes up, and it seems like that makes sense because it hurt like fuck when I went to the toilet the original time, and that can just flare up for no reason. It's common and even more so after the age of 40. Yeah. Now we'll see. If I've still got it in about a week, I'll go and go to the doctors. Brain said I binge drink for about 2 months and got a liver infection. I sweat about 2 gallons in under 12 hours. Fucking hell. But hello everyone who's on, by the way. You right, Zed? No, it's not an ulcer. It doesn't matter, but yeah. Matt said, have you ever suffered from sciatica? I have, Matt. Yeah, recently, funnily enough. I've only ever had it mildly, though. But I can tell if that was bad, that would be fucking painful. Captain Electro, right, mate? Good to see you on. He said, alone at work with WeaponCollector on the live stream. Nice one. Yeah, you're all on your own again. Timbo, right, mate? Yeah, I tell you what, boiling hot in here. But yeah, it's a weird pain. It's not constant either. But what I would say is that time I hurt myself with the telly, crushed myself in the door. It's the exact same place and the exact same pain again. So I reckon maybe I've just injured myself there. And then when I do something strenuous, because do you know what happened last time I brought it on? It wasn't this that brought it on, but this is the second time it came back. First time it came back, I was doing some sword cutting and I did like a very, very hard cut to try and cut this great big fucking bottle, and I felt it sort of twinge again. Braden said, I've got this weird thing where my Lyme's disease makes my fingers lock up at the joints when I clasp my hand. Yeah, Lyme disease, that's quite an horrible one, isn't it? But yeah, we'll see what happens with this pain. It's not terrible, it's just like a dull ache. And it's not getting worse either. So I reckon it's just that same thing. Big B said, drink less and eat better for a bit. If it's still hurting, then go back to... Well, I've not drunk for at least 3 weeks anyway. I don't drink a lot of booze. I only drink like once every 3 weeks anyway. But yeah, cheers, mate. Now, so go to the doctor if the pain occurs. Then obviously need looking, didn't he? I will do now. Yeah, I'll see. I'll give it a couple of days, see if it starts going. John said, the bright side, vomiting is less common than diarrhea. I hate vomiting. Yeah, that's quite nasty, being sick, especially when you're older. And actually, getting paid to listen in. I think I will rectify my CPR training on another screen. Nice. So what are you doing, Electra? Just doing what you normally do. Braden said, have you played Red Dead Online? Me and Liam play occasionally, doing the bounty hunter. Yeah, I've played Red Dead Online. I used to play it quite often at one point. Oh, your birthday was yesterday, was it, John? Happy birthday, mate. Hope you had a good one. Well, obviously not if you're puking, but that's not why you're puking, is it? Bristol, you all right, mate? Big B said, I'm still 18, so I'm enjoying drinking loads and eating like shit without consequences while I can. Well, there you go, yeah. Yeah. Jumble Sabu, he's talking to now there. Hello, Riggs, by the way. Electro CNC back, but we're down for 2 weeks and I don't want to sit at the house. Yeah, don't blame you, mate. Don't blame you. Braden said, I think my name on Steam is Tojo's at Home. All right, nice one. Yeah, I'm on PS4, so I probably wouldn't be able to join you on there. Yeah, what you lot been out? I've not really been doing a lot. I watched some films lately. I can't even what I watched though. I did watch the TV series. It's a one-off like mini series. No spoilers if anyone's watched it, because I personally thought it was excellent. Behind Her Eyes on Netflix. I thought it was fucking excellent. Outdoors addiction, right, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. I've got a bit of a gut ache at the minute. But yeah, that's why I'm already sitting back. Asvarg Stribling. You right, mate? Sorry if I butchered your name there. Stokes, I've just started watching season 2 of Ash vs. Evil Dead. Oh, nice one. Yeah, that's great. That's a brilliant thing, that. Bruce, was anything planned after the lockdown? Me personally, not really. Getting pissed sometime. No, I ain't yet, Zed. I have bought down a new DVD rack where I've put all the new DVDs in now, though. Yeah. No, funny thing, I didn't get around to watching that. I can't remember what I watched, Zed. I think the night I said I was going to watch that, I think I watched something else, obviously. I'll watch that soon. Calculated option A, sit with a family for 2 weeks. B, choose B. That's a throws thunder flash in and attempts to steal the adder for the 4th time. You've just reminded me. I was given another very generous donation from the person on here called Your Mother for the Cobra R9. So I will now have a Cobra R9 as well as that. I've ordered it today. So thank you, Your Mother. Very kind of you. Yeah, the full version as well. So it's basically that without the magazine, £90 prod, and it can shoot the full-size bolts. I am being spoilt this year, aren't I? Yeah, gut boogaloo. I feel your pain, John. I've got a pain in my gut as well. Richard said, not been up to much, still waiting for those coils to arrive. Stuart said, third gun from the top, pointing left. Third gun from the top. This one? Or this one? 1, 2, 3. You'll have to tell me which board, big board or little board. Big B said plans are after lockdown, pub. I don't reckon I'll go to any pubs because I don't really like pubs anyway. I've gone off them even more now. But I'm definitely up for getting pissed in a field somewhere or in the woods. I'd love that. An all-nighter in the woods or a field. Electro said, I've got some glow-in-the-dark bolts for the £80 crossbow. Might light up the sky tonight. Nice one. That sounds good, though. Where am I? Contact. I just need to... I'm going to put slow mode on for a little bit. Might be able to catch up then. I won't do it too long. Right there, slow you down a bit. Tap said you're getting groomed. Joking, nice one. Asvarg said, just got 2 seax blades made from my blacksmith and 2 sheaths made to fit them. They made real nice saddle leather. Nice, that sounds very nice. This is the last one I made, if you didn't see it. This was made from a Anglo Arms Bolo machete. And the sheath is completely 100% homemade. There's my logo, if you be able to see it. I don't know if I can get the light right. Yeah. There's a video on it if you want to see it. Timber said, just ordered the Arnex Tomcat 2. Putting your quiver and bayonet on it. Nice one, Timber. Stephen said, you're obviously from the UK. I am too. I need info on laws and what I can own. Stephen, if you look on my videos, I should have laws for law videos if you want them. Ask me something specific and I'll tell you whether we can have it. Matt said, Mike, I've been dating Barrymore. He won't buy me an R9. I must be too old for him. Maybe. Fuck's sake. Architect Homer Savage, right, mate? He said, have you tried mechanical broadhead? I have got some. If you mean like this, I've got some somewhere. I don't know where it is. But I have, yeah. No, I can't find it, but I have got one somewhere. I used to use them in my for these crossbows, like this one and this one, but I've run out of them. Braden said, I said we used to go out to my camp, 300 acres, and we'd get pissed and go wild. May have to do some light drug uses as well. Don't blame me, mate. Dominic said, what? Herpes and genital warts are not the same thing. Didn't get that information from me, mate. Cheers, Tactical. See, I haven't been doing a lot. I watched that Behind Her Eyes, but it appears no one's seen that. So, yeah, I haven't done a lot because obviously for the last 2 days I've been in a bit of pain. Didn't want to risk. This is definitely, it's hard to explain, but you know when you've had a pain from something before and you can pretty much tell it's exactly that. You know what I mean? It's definitely what it was last time. It's exact same pain, exact same place. Yeah. So I reckon what I've done when I was making this, I've done something to pull it somehow or whatever. Jumbo Sabu said, I once had 2 acres, walked into a 3-foot high concrete bollard. 2 acres. Fuck's sake. Paul said, I've just been playing Control on PlayStation, Mike. Fucking excellent. Nice, I have got that. I care a lot. All right, Savage, I'll look into that one tonight. Braden said, I've got this recurring pain. I think it's kidney stones. Makes my lower back feel like it's pulled. Yeah, that could be. Dad said, highest views on your recent videos. First, opening bottle of knuckle duster. That got 4.7k, has it? 3D carbon crossbow bits and the adder short. Nice one. The old shorts are working then. Yeah, that's 2 of them are shorts, aren't they? I have started playing the Terminator Stag, and I've just got to the bit where you actually meet the first Terminators. Flazzy, you right, mate? How are you? I'm probably going to have to go to the doctor soon anyway, because I've got the old acid reflux shit going again. Although it was going a bit when I was taking the old lansoprazole, but I've had a day off of any tablets, a couple of days, just in case that was what was causing it. You don't never know. Dumbledore Bush, I had kidney stones one. Worst pain I ever had. Most thumping pain at night. Never want that again. Took strong painkillers and eventually I weed it out. Yeah, my dad had kidney stones and they were so fucking painful he could barely stand up from it. And he ain't the kind of bloke who that would happen to. Matt said, Mike, I've got taken to the hospital last Friday for him with a suspected blood clot in the lower leg. It was fine in the end, but hurt like hell. I think it's weird we're having these problems. Strange, isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad you're all right. Yeah, my sister-in-law had something like that once. She had to go on their tablets for it. Yeah, I've never had that, but I bet that's fucking painful. I hope everyone's okay. Cheers. Big B said, have you seen the ye old methods of getting rid of kidney stones? I'd rather keep the kidney stones. No, I haven't. I dread to think what that would fucking be. Now, so I had a cyst on my kidney that was painful. Started drinking, and it went. What, booze? Really? Yeah, fucking hell now. Tell you what I have ordered for the next drunk stream. Fucking expensive for what it is. I had 30 quid's worth of Amazon credit. So I spent half of it on some 5 individual shots of 70% absinthe. Fucking expensive. It works out, if you bought a litre of it, it'd be 120 quid. Yeah, I've never had kidney stones. I don't want them. Said, Dumbledore, I had them bastards. I had to take the painkillers up the arse. Stark said, didn't know you could buy. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can buy alcohol for Amazon. Yeah. Nice laugh, doesn't it? Yeah. You go onto the grocery bit on Amazon. You can buy bottles of vodka, whatever you want. Yeah. I was going to get a bottle of vodka at the same time, but then I remembered I've got half a bottle out there. So I thought I won't get the vodka. I'll just get 15 quid's worth of absinthe, 70% each. Richard said those shots would bet the gold in them for that price. Well, they're sort of fluorescent green. Tim said, "I've something I've never drink again. Had mild hallucinations." No, that's what I'm hoping for, Tim. Savage said, "I've always wanted to try absinthe. Tell me if you meet the Green Man." People talk about. I will, definitely. I'll let you know, mate. I hope so as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Big B said, I've ordered moonshine off of Amazon a couple of times. I can never find it. The truth markets. That's it. They have overproof rum on there that's like 80 proof, which would be, what would that be, 160, whatever, but you know what I mean. 70% over here would be, in America, that'd be 140 proof in America. Mark Hucker, you right, mate? Good to see you on. Yeah, what's up? But yeah, that fucking weird thing with my side, I reckon it's diverticulitis. It's one of the most common causes of lower left abdominal pain. And it's to do with your intestines, basically, becoming inflamed. And I reckon when I hurt myself that time. I reckon I've caused that, if that makes sense. We won't keep going on about that, but I just thought I'd mention it before they had a tab on it. I just shut it down now. In fact, the strongest I had was Strolf. Was limited to 1 shot each. So we always had 2 as 1 for my mate. Nice. Yeah, these are. I've had like the overproof rum that was like 80-90%. Really strong stuff that as soon as that's in your stomach, you can actually like feel the shot sat there, like your stomach doesn't want it in there. Horrible stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this would be 140 proof. Big B said 131 proof, straight up. Fucking wasted. Jim Leahy. Sunnyvale, yeah. Supervisor of Sunnyvale. Yeah, I love old fucking Jim Leahy. Sad he died. You know, the actor John Dunsworth on it. Mark said, "Where's your nip? Tassels and Rodgy baseline, dude. Get on the old donations. If the donations get high enough, that'll happen." But yeah, I've always wanted to try absinthe. I don't, as far as I'm aware, I don't think I've ever had absinthe. Not at the fucking price it costs anyway. I wouldn't be buying it normally. But yeah, and they're only small shots as well. I'll tell you how much it costs essentially. £3 for a 20 ml shot. But you got to remember that's nearly double the strength of a normal shot anyway. So yeah, it probably works out about right if that makes sense. But yeah, but they're sort of individually just pour it in, and I'm going to do the old sugar strainer and drip the water on it. Matt said, "Mike, when I was 21, I crashed and rolled my Nissan Cherry car whilst on absinthe playing Air Sitar, the Belinda Carlisle song. Was wrecked. I was never okay. Oh no, I was okay. Never would drink and drive again. I don't blame you, mate. Fuck's sake." Luckily enough, I never ever did drink drive because I couldn't drive. Timber said you don't need much absinthe to get wrecked, as I found out. That's it. I've bought just enough to get me going, and then the rest will be vodka. But it won't be tonight or tomorrow. It'll be next weekend because it won't be coming till middle of next week anyway. And I'm not drinking with this gut pain. Lap bricks, right, Carter? How are you, mate? Big beast. I've never had absinthe before. Shit scared of the stuff. I'm good. I've got a weird pain in my side, but no, I'm not too bad. I've got another crossbow on the way though. I've got donated. The person who paid for half of this donated about the same what they did for that again. And I've got the R9 version coming, the one without the magazine, but you can shoot the full-size bolts in it. Dumble Sour Boost still hasn't had any boost since January. Fuck, I'm feeling miserable. Why aren't you drinking, Riggs? Any reason? Zed said, "In a way, I'm glad you haven't done the Fifth Element on your film club. The thought of you dressed up as Lee Lou is enough to give anyone notice." Fuck's sake. Yeah, shall I save it for film club? Paulie Frog, you right, mate? So yeah, I'll have the full collection of bloody crossbows soon. Don't worry, I wouldn't be if that's the woman, if that's Mila Jovovic's character, I will not be dressing up as that. A funny thing is, Riggs, I suspected that may be why you wasn't drinking because you was trying to lose some weight. Yeah, I'm trying to lose some weight. I have actually started on a diet now, well, not a diet, but healthily, eating more healthy anyway. There's nothing like a bit of pain to get you motivated. That's sometimes what I need. I need to be scared into it, and then I fucking do it properly. If you ain't got no, sometimes a bit of pain is a good motivator. Or the fear of some kind of illness that gets you going. I'll tell you. It was gout last time. I think gout made me lose gout and the possibility that I was going to have to be put asleep for a operation on my ear that made me lose that weight last time. Richard said, you just need the mini striker free. That's it. Yeah, and that may be coming as well, Rich. Lewis, right, mate? He said, it would probably be worse if you dressed up as Chris Tucker's character, for fuck's sake. And he got some weird, like, leather stuff going on. I could knock up some leather straps into something. Better not be darkening the skin, though. That's definitely a no-no nowadays. That'd be the channel gone. Mark said, now, funny you should mention bolts. I can do you special. P.S. I've been directing people off my eBay to subscribe and like your. Thank you, Mark. Do you do bolts? Do you? You'll have to let me know. I can always help you out and give you an advertisement. I'm sorry, Bush. I might just have a vodka and a Diet Coke. That'll work for me. Litter picker. He said, question for alcoholic preppers. What's the best spirit easily available in the UK for getting pissed? And if shit hit found burning in a spirit stove, vodka. Americans seem to favour Everclear. The problem with vodka, 40% alcohol won't just set on fire. It has to be, I think, 50% or higher. So you'd probably better off getting overproof rum, white rum. Anything that's 50% or higher. Yeah, vodka won't actually light. You'd have to heat it up a lot, then it will set on fire. But it won't just light with a lighter. You can't just light vodka. Or anything that's 40%. There's not enough alcohol in it. Where am I? Matt said, Mike, if you go abroad this year to Spain or Greece, I'll get you some absinthe. Oh, if you go, yeah. All right, mate. Nice one. Yeah, I appreciate that, Matt. Let me know, yeah. Yeah, meths would work tactical. Big B said, put your logos on your bolts. I could do. I ain't got nothing small enough, though. Like they're a bit too small, if you know what I mean. Helmet ties? No, this isn't a joining one, if that's what you mean. No, this is just a me stream. Nice one, Little Picker. Yeah, got to be over 50%, I think, to be able to set on fire easily. All right, Mark, I will do. Nice one. 8 out of 10 tramps can't be right. Brief said, I've recently got the Ailments Jaguar crossbow. Nice one. Yeah, I got that's a Ailments Jaguar, the old style one there. That's the Cobra Adder, and I've got the Cobra R9 coming. I've got a feeling, you know, I know everyone loves that. I reckon I'm going to have more fun with the R9. Because every time I shoot that, it feels like I'm dry firing it. Because the bolts aren't heavy enough. It feels dodgy every time. Every time you shoot that, because how light the bolts are. Whereas the R9, it has to have very specific bolts, but it can take full-size bolts and a broadhead. Proper, you know, mechanical broadhead. Blackbrick said, Mike, did you get a chance to watch Amadeus? Sadly not. I'll tell you what I have watched, though, because a couple of people did ask what I've watched. Let me look on my... I'm sure I have watched some films this week. Can I put them in a file of watched films? Yeah, Stakeout. Unless I haven't, and I just thought I have. Stakeout was the last film I watched, I think. Oh, and I watched what's that fucking... I watched some like compilation film. I'll tell you in a second. I watched the Mortuary Collection. Actually, that needs to go in a different folder. Right, back. But no, I haven't watched Amadeus yet. I'll tell you what I did, though, Carter. I haven't got it yet, but I looked on eBay, and I can actually buy the DVD to that for about £2 or £3. So what I'll do that. I'll buy that on DVD for a couple of quid. I don't mind spending £2 or £3 on a second-hand DVD. And then I've got it a better quality then. But I have bookmarked that thing you sent me. Dan T, you right, mate? He said, how are things? What you been up to lately? Not a lot the last couple of days. So I've had a weird pain in my gut where I hurt myself before it's come back on again. Thank you, Stug. Stug has just supported me. Yeah, if anyone wants to support the channel, because as you all know, I ain't got no income, and you know those donations are pretty much my wages. If anyone wants to help out, oh fucking hell, Stug, thank you, mate. Yeah, it's just come up with the amount. Thank you. Andrea, you're right. Good to see you on. He says, very long time. Yeah, I was going to say you haven't been on for a while. Little Picker said, I knew a Polish guy a couple of years ago. Kept drinking hand sanitizer until it killed him. Don't think he'll be putting meths in my hip flask. Yeah, fuck that. You don't want to drink shit like that. Sorry, if I keep coughing, I've got slight acid reflux at the minute. It's because I'm drinking that coffee. I shouldn't really do it while I'm live streaming. I'll cough for the whole thing while I'm drinking the coffee. Lewis says some smackheads actually built up a complete resistance to the chemical they added to methylated spirits. That's supposed to make you instantly chuck it up. You know what? That doesn't surprise me, Lewis. If you've done it slowly enough. Richard said, also, that red vein bolts are plastic, not fiberglass. I wouldn't feel at ease shooting. Yeah, fuck that, Rich. It's stupid, isn't it? The bolts they provide with those crossbows are ridiculous. Matt says, season 7 of Forged in Fire. Awesome so far. I haven't watched that one yet. Stacey, you right? Good to see you on. How are you? Yeah, she said, what do you have to do with the sugar when you drink absinthe? I think I remember doing something like that when I was 17. You get a little spoon, put the sugar cube on it, and then you drip water into it. And the absinthe in the glass, the spoon goes over with the sugar. You drip the water in. As it goes into the absinthe, it turns it like a milky green or whatever colour the absinthe you've got. And that's just how you mix it. See, I'm going to do that. You right, Sam? How are you, mate? Dumber Sabu said, been banging into movie katana. So far, I have the Kill Bill one, Last Samurai, Walking Dead. Nice. Yeah, that sounds excellent. Oh, and Highlander and the other Kill Bill one. Nice. Sounds excellent, Riggs. You have to show me a picture of them. Yeah, I love a good old samurai sword and that in a ninja sword. Yeah, katana, so not ninja sword, katana. I've only got one. And the two crap ones. Carter said, oh, that's cool. That's not too bad, is it? I haven't watched a movie in a while. I try to watch them regularly, but the problem is I often live stream at the exact time I would be watching a film. So that's what stops me half the time. I'd watch a film nearly every night. So I said, I watched Spirited Away this afternoon. I've been listening to the Horror Babble YouTube channel a fair bit. Yeah, Spirited Away is very good, isn't it? I do like that. Zed. Yeah, if anyone wants to do the donations, put in exclamation mark support, just like this, and the thing will come up, and then you can click it and go and do me a coffee.com donation with few fucks I can't talk via PayPal. So basically, you just go on there, you pay for it. You don't need to sign up at all. Richard Blades UK used to have the Highlander katana back when I got my rapier from them. Andrea said a zombie series or film other than Walking Dead or Z Nation. Well, I got recommended this recently, so maybe you could check this out. I've not watched it yet. That's all of the DVDs I haven't watched. It goes down to there. I've had a bit of a change round. How about that? It's been recommended to me. Jumbo Taboo said, will do once they're all here, Mike, and on the floor stand. Got no room on the walls to put them up. Yeah, I need more bloody wall space. Does my head in, because I've got a bit there and there. So there and the wall there, but that's directly above my bed. I don't really want heavy things above me when I'm sleeping. Because I'd still need to put more DVD shelves up, but I just ain't got room. Because all these crossbows, I don't have nowhere to put them. Matt said, Mike, who would you be in The Good, the Bad, the Ugly? Blondie, Angel Eyes? Probably Tuco, in all honesty. Probably Tuco, I reckon. If you mean who do I look the most like, I'd probably say Tuco. obviously Blondie, who's who you choose. I reckon. I don't know. Angel Eyes is pretty sort of badass as well, though. But yeah, I reckon Tuco. As Ed said, he said, yeah, Mike would be Tuco about that. I reckon Tuco as well, Ted. Stacey, all right. I vaguely remember someone melting the sugar on a spoon with a lighter. Oh, that's the other way to do it, Stacey. Yeah, you're right. That's the other way. I don't reckon I'll do that one. Burnt sugar turned the drink brown. I thought that was wrong. That is. Funny thing is, Stacey, I was looking it up yesterday. There's like 3 different ways you can do it. That one I didn't set. The one I was talking about, that's called the French method, which is the original method. The burning the sugar, you drip the absinthe on it, set it on fire. Yeah. That one, and the one where you actually set the absinthe on fire, that knocks down the percentage a bit of the alcohol, really, I suppose, because you're burning it, aren't you? But yeah, I thought the water one, dripping the water onto sugar, sounded like the most traditional, best one. Danny, you right, mate? Good to see you on. Nearly missed you then. Little picture. Interesting fact. If it's a fact and not just what I heard, a few tourists to Russia are killed by hip flasks each year. Vodka won't freeze at 0 Celsius, but the tissue it hits on the way down will. Oh, so you go like that, you drink it, and it freezes your insides. A bit like if you do gas and you accidentally pour the gas down it. As in, I don't mean petrol gas, I mean lighter gas. Stacey said their cat's got Tuco. Nice one. And is it named after Tuco, as in Good Bad Ugly? Nice. Touchhead, not kidding, Mike, was sitting under the crossbows the other day and got smacked on the head from one. Fuck's sake. That wasn't because something knocked it off, was it? But yeah, I don't want things above me when I'm sleeping. Fuck that. The DVD rack I got in, I just about thought, I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but there's a DVD. No, you can't see it, just there. Made out of solid wood. I did put that up thinking, well, at least if that falls off, it'll only hit my feet. Dumble Sabu said, definitely want the Conan sword. Wanted one for the last 25 years. Nice. Yeah, how much would that cost? Now said the litter picker. Sounds like my fridge. Others chuck a beer in the freezer to chill. I have to defrost mine on the radiator. For fuck's sake now. By the way, I've ordered about £25 worth or 20 quid worth of indigestion type shit. So hopefully when I'm on next time, I can take them and not keep having to. Well, I'll probably have a coughing fit tomorrow still, but next time I should have some. I should be able to take them Lansoprazoles again. Yeah, my stomach then. I'll tell you the other thing make me think it's my insides as well. When I get a bit of gas moving around, I can feel it almost go past it. Like past the pain and ease it for a second. Andrea said, is it cold in the UK now? In Italy, it's like Siberia. I think I haven't been outside today, in all honesty. It's mild. It's not that cold. Yeah, it's not that bad. I think at the minute, it's not really that bad, Andrea. So he said, yeah, Tuco the cat is named after Good, Bad, Ugly. Nice. Matt said, Mike, with all the weapons display in your room, where'd you keep your clothes? Well, I have got a set of drawers over here. You won't be able to see it. There. That's where I keep my clothes. Sorry, I'm going to spit this out. Get little phlegmy fucking lumps. Sorry, it's the worst fucking stream ever today. It's coughing. Sam said, Mike, did you do a live stream last Friday and Saturday? I don't think I did, Sam. No. I know that sounds a bit weird. I can't actually remember. Was it last week I had a week off? Or was it the week before? No, I think last week I had a week off, Sam. Yeah, I don't think I did. These lot will tell you. What I on last week? I can't remember. I know I had a week off. Stacey said, do you have that Pamrazole tablets? I've got the Lansoprazole ones, Stacey. They're the ones from the actual doctor. But I stopped taking them for the last couple of days in case it was that was making my guts hurt. I don't think it is, but because of that, I ain't had none today, and it's funny thing, I've run out of literally everything at the minute, and it's drinking this black coffee that's doing it. The Opamprazoles, can you get those over the counter? Because I might have to get some of them. Because obviously, when these run out, I'm even going to have to go back to the doctors, see if they give me more. Blackbricks, I think this is the first stream in a while. Yeah, I did. Yeah, last week I had. Yeah, about 2 weeks since I've been on, I think. Matt said, you need Mr. Hankey to take a look at your bowels. Well, thing is, it'll probably involve something going up that way, wouldn't it? With a camera on it. That's a yes. Sammy left us all in the shit last week. Eliane, you right, mate? And he said, Mike, you missed the tea off the joint. I'll tell you what, I did wonder why there were so many random people on today. I did notice there was more on today than normal. Like random people, so maybe they thought it said joint. Hello, by the way. Sam said, thought it was a bit quiet on here last week. Yeah, I can't. I'll tell you what it was, Sam. I was getting constant fucking headaches. Yeah, I was getting really bad headaches. I'll tell you what it is. I have a really bad habit of I'll be on this computer sometimes for at least 8-10 hours a day sometimes. So it gives me really bad headaches. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Timbo. I appreciate that. Yeah, he said the the ones I've got are Lansoprazole, so it's just another one of them, isn't it? Mark said, I had my jab this week. The Oxford one knocked the guts out of me. Has anyone had the posh jab? Oxford 90% effective, the others 100%. Funny thing, my mum had one the other day. Yesterday. My mum had hers yesterday. Yes, good news. My mum's had her fucking a jab. Yeah. So yeah. I think she had the Pfizer one. I'm not sure. Things are you right, mate? How are you? So I said, Mark, I've had the Pfizer one. I had a sore shoulder for a day. Yeah, my mum seems fine. Yeah, that's good news. I forgot about that. Yeah, she's had that. Yeah, the ones I've got are these. But when I got prescribed these, just need to make sure there's no fucking details on them. When I got prescribed these, I was actually told to take 2. These are slightly weaker ones. It was 30 mil. DJ Monkey, he wouldn't get one. He wouldn't get one. No, I've got relatives who won't get them. That's with Home Bargains. Do a fantastically cheap bottle of Gaviscon. I swear by it. I've had reflux for 20 years. Right, I'll look into that. Tactical. Next time anyone goes down there, I'll get them to get it. But yeah, I've run out of everything tonight, so I can't even take a fucking couple of Renes. Although saying that, I might look in one of my. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to have a look in some of my pocket tins. Some of my pocket tins often have shit like that in. And as I said, it's not helping that I'm drinking fucking coffee. Black coffee. Matt said, I have CBD oil, very good for stomach acid. All right, I'll look into that as well. Yeah, I ordered a shitload anyway, but they ain't going to come for a while. Yeah, I got nothing. I'll have a look in all of them. There probably is some about somewhere in this house. Once I finish my coffee, if it don't fuck off, I'll go and I'll go downstairs and grab one quickly. I know there are some in this house. Oh, milk. Of course it is, Timbo. I completely forgot about milk. Do you know why? I don't like milk, but yeah, obviously I would drink milk to stop that. Yeah. Louise, you right? How are you? Jamie's on his way back. Where's he then? No, I don't have to save. Don't want to. Hello, Louise. By the way, you're right. James said I've seen every vid I've seen of yours. I thought you had some proper tools on your wall. No, that's real. That's real. That's just I have to cover them up for live streams. That's real. Blackbrick said, "Did you hear about the PlayStation 5 controller drifting?" No, I haven't. Is that an issue? Is it? Little Picker said, "I watched your short video earlier. The truth now. How many times did you throw that axe or it stuck in the target?" You know what? I don't know. That was actually an old video, so probably quite a few. He said, "I'm good." He's on his way back from work. Oh, of course, yeah, work. I forget about work. Yeah. Laughing at Stacey's comment. Same shot said, "I think SSRIs are dangerous." Oh, an antidepressant. I said, I don't even know what that is. That said, yeah, supposedly the joysticks drift after a while. My friend had one. It hadn't happened to him. Oh, that's good. At least he hasn't. Yeah. I always get put off with the first generations of the consoles. They nearly always have some sort of fuck ups on them. I never tried CBD, but I think Liam used to at one point. Or weapons and stuff. I don't think he's on tonight. He's told me earlier he's really tired. What is the cream of some young guy from? Is that South Park? I can't remember what it's from. I know it. Matt said Mike Stacey is up the duff and she's having horny dreams about Clubber Lang from Rocky 3. Fuck's sake. You know, I don't believe him, Stacey. What's Stug doing? I didn't even see that. What is Stug at? Singshot said, I can't wait for you to make that quarterstaff, Mike. Yep, as soon as the new curtain poles are ordered, I shall get doing that. Oh, Wayne's World, that's it, Stacey. Yeah, I couldn't think what it was. Little Pick said, teaspoon of bicarbonate soda and warm water is good for indigestion. Makes your farts silent and odorless. Tastes revolting. Stug said, I'm doing a goddamn, I'm doing a good damn job. I'm assuming he's supposed to be saying that. Oh, he's doing all the links. He's showing you two up tonight. Although there was one night when Zed put so many on, it filled the whole chat up. That's all I could see was the links. Not that I'm complaining. Slingshot, I'm having to Google nearly every comment you put on here because I don't know what you're on about. Fuck is grey poop on? Whole grain mustard. Or is that a joke and that's gone over my head? I do not have any grey poop on. Lamb mayo, you're right, mate. I hope everyone's liking the stream, by the way. Tactical today. So you should worry. Have you seen Mike's new video? Funny thing is, he actually has. He's already commented on it. Tactical. Little picture now. I think he did mean his goddamn job. I was doing his goddamn job. Yes. Yeah. Actually, I think you're right, little picker. So he said, looking forward to the Coming to America sequel on 5th of March. I didn't even know that was a thing, Stacey. Zed's going mad. I've got nothing to read now. But the most important one, if anyone wants to donate on coffee.com, get on there. Pay my wages for me. I'll buy some more Gaviscon. It's Gaviscon or absinthe. You decide. Actually, I wouldn't be buying absinthe. I've bought some with my Amazon credit. But yeah, it's normally vodka I buy. Matt said, Mike, off topic. I know you live outside the M25. What do you think of the Brian Rose of Mayor of London? I don't know what that is either. Oh, Brian Rose, sorry, for Mayor of London. I thought that said Brian Rose of Mayor of... No, I don't know what I thought it said. That's the first I've heard of it. Gotta be better than the bloke who's doing it now, ain't it, Matt? Gotta be. Yeah, I hadn't heard of that, in all honesty. Yeah, interesting. No, I hadn't. Yeah, I've just Googled it, yeah. Your next Mayor of London, Brian Rose. Looks like he, yeah, I don't know. First impressions, yeah, looks like he'd do a good job. I was just looking at a picture of him in a nice smart suit, yeah. Yeah, having a Jaeger, the Jaeger bomb in now. Nice one. Save some for next week. I'll probably do a drunk one next Saturday, as long as I'm fully recovered. I might pick one of my many ailments and go to the doctor's Monday. Pick one of them. A bit quiet again. Yeah, Brian Rose. That's the first I'd heard of that. What accent does he talk in? Is the chat broken or something? Thank you, Louise. I didn't. When you meant my headaches have gone, I got a weird pain in my lower left abdomen at the minute, but it's not too bad. I think I know what it is. Yeah, I injured my insides last year, and this is the exact same place, exact same pain. So I reckon when I was in the shed, possibly making this, I sort of twinged it again. Right, Stu, SAK94's on. Stu was the person who donated the blade to make this. Cheers, Stu. How are you, mate? You all right? Stacey said Matt is drinking for two now. Exactly. That's the way it should be. That's had heard on the CB today. Guy kicking off at his doctors won't give him a blood test as he won't wear a mask in the surgery. Yeah, stupid, isn't it? I don't know. Matt said Brian Rose looks like he wears Trigger from the Infidels Narcissist suits. But he's a solid guy, honest and real. Yeah, the red looks all right. The handle, under certain lights, looks really nice. To the naked eye, it really sort of shines. Just, yeah, I was really happy with that. The other knife you sent, I'm gonna do a refurbishment on that. Just clean it up because that's a perfectly good knife. It just needs getting the rust off and that and cleaning. Slingshot said, I know he's talking to said oh, I get you tactical. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, so be prepared. Next Saturday might be a drunk live stream. Well, it will be a drunk live stream. I don't know and I've also put Wi-Fi in the Wendy house, so I could potentially do a full screen PlayStation 4 live stream. Why I need Wi-Fi, I need to be able to do the game on the PlayStation 4, but I also need an app to control the music on the game. It's really stupid setup. Let me get a torch and I'll see if I can show you. But under certain lights, this red on here is lovely looking. I should be able to see, but under the right light, it really fucking shines. You know, like when you can see something to the naked eye, it never looks the fucking same on camera. But yeah, thank you. Glad you liked it. Yeah, I think it's good, isn't it? It's different, isn't it? Some people said it looks a bit medieval, and I can see that as well. Yeah, I quite like it. Something different, isn't it? Tat said, "What's 12 foot long? It smells of piss." First office cured pension day. Fuck's sake. But yes, true. Little Picker said, "You're probably the last person I expect to have a Wendy house." Sorry, I really have to get out of the habit of calling it a Wendy house. It's like a summer house, really. We just, as a joke, we call it the Wendy house. It's a summer house with, like, 2 sofas, internet, telly, heating, all shit like that. Yeah, it's not really a Wendy house. We call it Wendy house out of habit and as a joke sort of thing. I always forget that because I used to refuse to call it the Wendy house, and I gave in because everyone else calls it that. Brief said, "What's the cheapest weapon you would recommend?" I don't know. Depends what you want. You can get loads of really cheap stuff. Knives for virtually, a couple of quid. Timber said, "Damn, I'm working next weekend. WC live stream and something would be awesome." Well, the first part will stay online. You can trust me with that. I'll keep the joint first bit on, Timbo. You never know, Tim. I may postpone it to the week after, but I can't promise. My plan is next week. I may postpone it. We'll see. He said, "What always comes but never arrives." Woman's always. Don't you start. You filling in for Jamie tonight, Louise? Fuck's sake. Someone's got to do it. Funny thing is, I did think to myself, there haven't been many jokes tonight, is there? Little Picker said, "I think you should paint your Wendy house pink." If you watch my videos, you'll see what the Wendy house is. What we call the Wendy house. Actually, my video today of throwing the axes. That thing, what the target is on, is the door of the summer house. How many outbuildings do we have? Counting my tiny little shed, probably 4, but one of them's massive. So I've got 2 sheds. No, I've got 2 sheds, 2 big sheds, the Wendy house, my little greenhouse, and a little shed. So actually, that's 5. And then if you count the little plastic Wendy house, that's about 2 meters by 2 meters. That would be 6, but I wouldn't count that. Brief said, "How much was the katana?" I think it was 90 quid, or maybe a bit more. Honda, you right, mate? How are you? He said, just saw you alive here. I'm off to work, sorry to say. Hope you have a good one. Thank you, E Honda. Yeah, I hope you have a good day at work as well, mate. Yeah, take care. I'll be doing a joint stream next week if you want to join in for that. But it'll be this time next Saturday. So yeah, I don't know if I'll send you the code beforehand, but if you come on and say I want in, I'll send you it, mate. Things that said you haven't been reading. You haven't been reading, Mike. Well, I haven't been reading. No. What do you mean? Jeevan, you right, mate? What do you mean? You haven't been reading your comments? Nice one, E Honda. Yeah, hopefully see you on, mate. It'll be like last time. No, I won't be able to do the after chat, sadly, because I have to just stop when it comes to the time. If I ever do them earlier on in the day, I'd be able to do like an after chat thing. But the problem with my evening ones, as soon as that hits 12, I have to stop, like, completely. Stacey said, my kids call my dad Grampy Five Sheds. Fuck's sake. Jumps over Boo. He said, Mike, I know I'm getting old. I've got Semi looking at garden sheds at B&Q. Little Picker said, who remembers Eddie Two Sheds Jackson? Now, I've read that recently. What is that? Oh, there. Do you know what? Yeah, Monty Python. Do you know how I came across that? I was watching It's Kevin, which is the Kevin Eldon show. The Kevin Eldon show does a video where he does the Mormons Sex Pistols interview. But it's Mormons instead. But they're miming to the Sex Pistols interview they did when they were swearing on, Bill Grundy got fired and all that, or whatever, fucked up his career. In the comments, it said, this is the best interview. No, he said, this is the best sketch I've ever seen, other than Eddie Two Sheds Jackson. Yeah. Irishman, you right, mate? I was going to do a joke then, calling you Ian. I saw the one where you told him to stop calling you Ian in the end, because it's just confusing. Matt said, Mike Stacey is having sex fantasies about Trigard. Oh, from Nightmare. Fuck's sake. Yeah, good old fucking Trigard. That was good, that was Nightmare, wasn't it? Bringing back the old nostalgia now. Little Picker, I'll link it for you quickly if you want. Not Mormons. What's the other ones who... It's not Mormons. What's the ones who have the similar thing to Mormons? They're good at carpentry. American. Amish. All right, yeah, I've got it up. Hang on.
Beethoven.
I'll play it. You won't be able to tell what it is anyway, but it's the Sex Pistols thing.
Mozart, Bach, Brahms, have all died.
Of ours, aren't they?
Really? What?
They're wonderful people.
Are they?
Oh yes, they really turn us on.
But they do. Well, suppose they turn other people on.
It's just their tough shit.
What?
Nothing. Rude word. Next question.
But this is done as Amish.
What was
doing
the
it.
rude word?
Shit.
Was it really? Good heavens, you frightened me to death.
I won't leave that on for the whole thing, but yeah. Amish, that's it, Stacey. Amish. Thank you. Yeah. Amish Sex Pistols. Yeah, I like Sex Pistols. I like a couple of CDs under my thing, under my bed. Or wherever the fuck I keep my CDs now. I can't remember what they are nowadays. Yeah, watch that video. Amish Sex Pistols. It's good. But he's just miming. He's miming to the actual Sex Pistols interview, but they are copying the mannerisms exactly to how it was originally. Nice one, Little Picker. Yeah, if you look up, I'll tell you what to search if you want. If you can't find the link, look up Yeah, it's Kevin. Amish Sex Pistols. So if the link goes or you can't find it, yeah, they are. It's Kevin, Amish Sex Pistols. The whole TV series, it's sketches, but yeah, it's good. Irishman, yeah, Mike, he was saying my name every time he spoke to me. It was getting a bit ridiculous. Yeah, I watched the one. I watched it. Irishman, cat me up. Yeah, Picker said, never mind the bollocks is, if anything, massively underrated. Matt said, Mike, Kevin Eldon was a real Rod Hull. That sketch still pissing lovely good. Fucking Kevin Eldon's great, isn't he? He's very underrated, actually. Yeah. Kevin Eldon's very underrated. Ah, nice one, Little Picker. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, it's an exact. And if you look online, look on not eBay, look on YouTube, and you can find a split screen of the original Sex Pistols one and Kevin's one, and they're exactly the same, pretty much. You're doing the whole mannerisms and everything, but yeah, just dressed as Amish. Now said, I own Sex Pistols on my Oh, you sewn Sex Pistols on your knee socks, and I love them. Nice one. I think I remember you telling us that. Badges on your socks, I mean. Somewhere, wherever I keep my CDs, though, I've got a couple of Sex Pistols CDs. I can't remember where my CDs are nowadays. Probably under my sofa, thinking about it. Yeah. Thing is, CDs, you don't really listen to them much now, do you? Everything's fucking YouTube nowadays. Yeah, sewn Sex Pistols under her socks. Oh, fuck's sake. You should, I envisioned it now with 2 dildos sewn on your socks. Yeah, I like a bit of. If you look up It's Kevin, I'll tell you what made me watch It's Kevin, because I was watching Jam again. I bought Jam on DVD recently, and he's in that, isn't he? And then there he is. That's Kevin Eldon there. You won't really be able to see it. And then it made me think, there's nothing darker than Jam, I'll tell you. You wouldn't get any TV series darker than that. But It's Kevin's pretty good. Pretty random. Slingshot said there's no end cap to keep your hand slipping on the knife, Mike. What knife's that, Slingshot? Do you mean this one? Your hand can't slip up on it, but there's ever so slight curve on it. But that's all right. You know, there's loads of knives that don't have end caps on. Little Pick said, I bought the bootleg of CD of Nevermind the Bollocks in Myanmar because I felt sorry for some poor people. I only had 3 tracks on it. Well, at least you were supporting people, isn't it? At least you were supporting people. I am going to make one of your favourites soon, Slingshot Warrior. I'm going to my next weapon build or knife build is a smash it. What's that from, Matt? John Page, right, mate? He said, you're showing your age when I had hair, when I had a mohawk. Yeah, there you go. That's it. So I'll read that again. So I'm showing my age. When I had hair, I had a mohawk. Big B said, I still like to keep my thumb over the pommel of a knife. I had a bad day a few months ago. I decided to go fuck up some trees with K-bar. USMC. Lucky I didn't cut myself. Like that, do you mean? Or do you mean A thumb over the pommel, like that, do you mean? Or do you mean at the pommel this end? I don't know, you're going to have to explain it to me, Big B. Seems to be awesome, a British Commando classic knife. But yeah, this is perfectly safe. You know, you get loads of knives that don't have a bit on the end to catch it. You know what I mean? Oh, nice one now. I shall have a look. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's excellent. No, nice. Very nice. Where's my phone? I'll show them on my phone if you don't mind. It probably won't show up very well, though. It don't feel right if I'm the only one who gets to see these knee-high socks. Oh, there you go. I could, Stacey, you know what he's like when he's drunk? He writes it down. I can't tell what the fuck he's writing. Now, Simon Quinklank. What? Oh, Fist of Fun is that from? Yeah. I'll have to look that one up. I'm pretty sure I have seen that years ago. British, yeah. Oh, it's on radio. Oh, no, it's on BBC Two. All right. Yeah, it looks like that's got some good people in as well. Big B said K-Bar is one of the few companies that haven't lost quality over the years. They can fucking take a beating like nobody's business. Mark said after messages are disappearing. Stacey, if you type it in, I'll have a look later. Stacey, I've got a thing up now. Hang on, I'm gonna get it. So it's in my history. Right, that'll do. You never seen that tattoo, Liz? That's what that is. It's a bit of a naughty tattoo, probably classed as a fucking hate speech nowadays. That said, for half a second there, I thought Big B was talking about nail socks. Google it. The first punk record I had was Angelic Upstart's song Shotgun Solution. I think I swapped it for a Dio album. Do you know what? I think someone, if it wasn't you, someone recommended me that in that you know, the song recommendations. I'm sure Shotgun Solution was in that. Oh, there you go. I hope you don't mind now. Your dad's got one like that as he breathes. Nice one. He said, "Okay, it's ACAB, and it's something I got when I was about I was 19, 18, and I used to get a lot of shit from the police, like actual being proper cunts. So my little fuck you to them ones in particular was to get that. But you know, I know police have to have, you know, you've got to have police, and police have to do a fucking, you know, got to do a job. But yeah, outsiders, I don't know. Slingshot, Little Picker said, "Lol, that would be why the cops keep raiding you for no reason." Stacey said, "The old cops are bastard, Louise." Yeah. Funny thing is, after time I can have a joke with them about it. Just all depends what you're acting like at the time. I don't know why I'm washing my hands. I have a habit that if I see hand sanitizer, I use it. I looked at it, oh, I'll use a bit of that. Right, I should be watching Fist of Fun tonight. Oh, God. Mark said it's from Dyslexic Tattooist. Should have been Abacab for Genesis. Big B said, depends on the officer too. Some of them are sound, some of them can't. Exactly, Big B. Exactly. You're right there. Little Picture, by the way, if you ever need to guess a gangster's pin, it's 1312. Yeah, that's sake. I just went to Slingshot Warrior. I've seen it on Australian TV called The Outsiders. Northern Migration, right, mate? Yeah, luckily mine isn't 1312. Yeah, fuck's sake. That's actually the only tattoo I've got. Never really been into them. I had that done and I was fucking absolutely pissed out of my face. By my own twin brother with Indian ink and a sewing needle. Yeah. Dad said, on the other hand, you should have ACHC. All coppers have COVID. Apparently, the government won't prioritise them for jabs. Yeah, you definitely get a hate speech for that. Louise said, don't blame you for that one. When I was younger and I got in trouble with the police, I always sang Cop Killer at them. I got thrown in the back of a big van for that lot. Fuck's sake. That's brilliant. Big B said, I reckon if they weren't made to enforce stupid laws and given quotas, they'd be a lot more trustworthy and less arsey. There you go, Big B. Yeah. That was it. No politics, Ed. Mark said, so what happens if you see a BBC dipped in hand sanitizer? Well, no, that wouldn't be the case. Fuck's sake, Mark. Yeah, that'd be a good one, Louise. Little pictures of that Big B. You have to wonder, though, if a person is really sound, why is he working with shower cunts? Yeah, I've never really been into tattoos. I've never really seen tattoos that I would want forever. Never got that, I'll have that forever. No point changing it. I suppose the word government did come up, they said, didn't it? But now I knew he was joking. He said, Jamie's home now, wriggling his ass in the window while licking it. Fuck's sake. Oh, God's sake. Cobra Kai. Yeah, that sounds good. So funnily enough, a couple of weeks ago, I was watching, I was actually watching The Karate Kid and Karate Kid 2. Sam said, same here, no tats, never really my thing. No, I've never been into them. Matt's covered in them. As I said, I had that when I was drunk, and yeah, but it was, it was good at the time, and I ain't gonna change it. I don't think I'll change it unless it becomes like a fucking criminal offence to have it, which could happen one day. But yeah, never really seen stuff that I've thought I'd want that on me forever, because a lot of things I like for a long time and I go off of it. But the only things I ever have a massive liking for, I think I'll always like the Dark Tower books, Stephen King's The Dark Tower books, and I think I'll always like the Metal Gear games. But I don't want tattoos on them. That was Ed. No tats, but add piercings, more fun, and you can change them when you get bored. Exactly. I remember you saying about piercings. You got quite a few, ain't you? Tactical. Well, I've got my ear pierced. This ear's pierced, but I ain't worn nothing in it for probably 22 years, maybe. Anybody got any plans tomorrow? I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I ain't got a clue. Saturday, innit? Probably play some more Terminator Resistance. What else? Can't think. Might put a video up. I don't know. Are you going fishing, Big B? Nice one. Here's a funny thing for you, talking about tattoos but can't stand them, or don't like tattoos, yeah, no tattoos either, can't stand them. My mum absolutely can't stand tattoos, but she likes watching them tattoo programs where people are getting tattoos in tattoo competitions. Are you going out, Sam? Nice when you're taking out your big old tarp again. What did you do with that little... I noticed you took that camp down in the end, didn't you? The little wooden one. Did you burn all that wood or not? That was your firewood, wasn't it? Tat said, yeah, used to. 5 in each ear, both nostrils, eyebrow. Always wondered what people were staring at. Are you working out Saturday, I think? Timber said, got a few tats. I like mine. No plans for any more, though. Yeah, I've got nothing against tattoos. I quite like tattoos, in a way. But I've never looked at something enough and thought, yeah, I want that as a permanent tattoo. Little Picker said, I met a Thai girl once with a tattoo that said, you know, forget we. I also met a guy called Brandon with a tattoo that said Brendan. That's sake. Now, I said, I got one when I was 16, only because my mum said I wasn't allowed. So I got pissed and let someone loose on my shiny shoulder. It looks shite, but could never have it covered because it tells a story. Exactly. That's it, though, isn't it now? Yeah, ones like that do tell a story, don't they? Sam said, I did. I'm burning that wood as well. Sphinx said, don't you hate long itchy nose hairs? And yes, Mike. Yes, I do. Yeah, I gave my nose hairs a trim before I came on. Mother, you right, mate? I was just telling them earlier how you've yeah, I got the R9 coming. Cheers, mate. Tax Sam, save your money and do it. Must cost a bomb for those firelighters. That's I knew a girl who had a nose ring. The trouble was, I kept thinking of the owl and the pussycat, and every time I saw her, I kept muttering, dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling that ring for the end of your nose? That's sake, man. It didn't go down well. Just cut that out if you could hear me clicking something. Right, so Jamie said when we go out tomorrow, he's going to lick some more windows. Make sure he gives them a good clean first. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. There's some things I want to do, but if this fucking pain in my guts is still there, I'm not going to do anything that could make that worse. Foxy lady, right? Good to see you on. There you go. Today, we've got at least 4 women on. The other day, I think I was doing my sexy... No, I did do my sexy Sunday Valentine's Day stream, but did I? I can't remember. Didn't have no women on at all. Got 4 on tonight. That said, last night I was dead. I used to get called a nutter. But look at me now. Rocking the fat bastard, look. Mark said, Louise, go to the window licking bus. It's more fun. SB founder. Right, mate. Do you carry knives on you like for EDC? Sort of, yeah. I've pretty much always got that in my pocket. But if I go out, if I can carry a legal carry knife, I sometimes do. If I go down the woods, I'd carry a fixed blade. Because you can. Ray said, my mother thought I joined a cult when I started listening to heavy metal. Dressing all in black. Yeah, you imagine. Fuck's sake. Your mother said, yeah, ladies in the chat, very good. Yeah, I'll count 4 of them tonight. So, yeah, be on your best behaviour. Or not, as the case may be. He said, that's funny, Mike, what you said then. I was on with you on Valentine's. Oh, you must have been then. Do you know what, Louise? When I was saying it, I couldn't bloody remember. I thought to myself, I'll be honest with you, Louise, for a second, I couldn't even remember if I even did one on Valentine's night. I don't think it was Valentine's night when there wasn't. I can't remember when it was. There was one night when we was going on about no women being on. Maybe it was before then. Oh, fuck knows. I don't know, Louise. But you was on that night, so there you go. I was wrong. I sometimes wonder if half the things I think are my imagination anyway. Mark said, go on, mate. Get your tassels on. Women go wild for that. Lee said, even a dog collar with the spikes on. I'll dig the photo out and send it to you. Still have it. That will be. Dad said, come on now, be fair. They're worse than us fellas. I know, Zed, I know. Dad said, my mate was getting shit from his upstairs neighbour. I went down and placed 6 knives on the shared wall. He never got any more after that, allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. Lee said, I think I owe you a slap for that one. Your mother said, be sure to switch between the prods and the R9 adder and not with the plastic parts. You need the string stoppers for the adder. I'll just take the whole thing out, yeah. Oh, you need the string stopper for the adder, do you? Oh, is that what you mean? Oh, all right. So you'd have to take the prods out and leave that bit in there. All right. All right. Glad you said that. Why is that anyway? Do you know why? Glad you said about that, because I would have actually swapped the prods over. and put them on the string stoppers on the other one. Little Picker said, I taught my mate out getting a tattoo of a Chinese character for luck. We don't know Chinese. He could be in a restaurant one day and the right twist would ask, why does your arm say, oh, fuck goats? Well, exactly. Yeah, you do have to watch out with, Chinese character tattoos and that. Right. Before the chat's gone quiet, I'm just going to check something quickly. Your mother said played lots of Killing Floor. 1 all day. What's that on, your mother? I don't think I've ever played that one. Mark said, will the £110 prod fit in a Prophecy Tomcat Mark II? The old Prophecy had twin £80 prods in it. It probably would fit, but the problem is you're losing, with the extra poundage, you're losing about 1 inch on the draw pass stroke. So it probably wouldn't really add much to it. That's what I asked a Chinese bird I met at a nightclub for 69. She said, I'm not cooking that this time of night. Such say. But yeah, you probably could put them. The prods in that would fit in them, I think. It wouldn't take a lot of adjustment to get it to fit in there if it didn't. But yeah, I don't know whether you'd get much extra power out of it. Then I suppose if it was £130, then you probably would. Your mother said, Killing Floor 1 is a PC game with good atmosphere. You can kill shit in West London if you want. Nice. Oh, Killing Floor. Is that something to do with the SAS? Oh no, co-op survival horror. No, it's the Killing Room is SAS, isn't it? Killing Room. Yeah, look up the Killing Room. Well, that's a game as well, but was that what? Hang on. Killing Room SAS. Sure there's a the Killing House. That's the Killing House I used to call it. They used to do their fucking practices, but they do all their practices with live fucking ammo. Zed said to just now, you might not if you actually saw me. Mark said, yeah, I was thinking that. Can't get the length on stroke. Foxy Lady said, Sam's doing my routes for Sunday. I'm doing 50 miles in March for Sam's. Oh, nice one, Foxy Lady. Yeah, good on you for doing that. And good luck. Good luck with that. Gone quiet again. Weird tonight. The slow mode's only 15 seconds, by the way. I sometimes don't know. There is a bit of a weird fuck up lately with YouTube. With how often the comments are like put on. Go on some of Liam's streams, they're fucking fucked. You can't see the comments at all. Big B said, gonna head off now. Need to wake up early tomorrow. Good night, Big B. See you later, mate. I'll be on till at least 11:30, maybe longer. Depending on how I feel. But I'll do at least 11:30, maybe 12. We'll see. All right, Bob. How are you, mate? Good to see you on. Irishman said, I got a text from an ex from years ago wanting to hook up. Said, I'm older now. Put on 2 stone, lost my hair. She laughed and said she put on a couple of pounds herself. So I told her to fuck off. Fuck's sake. Right, the coffee's nearly gone. I can't talk tonight. Mark said, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Mike. Fred's hard to follow tonight. Disappeared and come back. Yeah, it's quite an odd one, isn't it, Mark? It goes like that sometimes, eh? It can be difficult to work out what's going on. That's why I try to read out the comments as well, because at least that does help. If you don't read them out at all, you don't even know what I'm answering half the time. What have you been at today, Bob? Been doing much? I know you're in your workshop most of the day, most days if you can, aren't you? I don't know if you heard me saying, Bob, my next project is going to be a smash it. Your mother said, do you think it's possible to get an Armex Tomcat 2 somewhere? I'll tell you what, your mother, I will look now because I know the only place that sells them. Right, Armex Tomcat 2. It's in stock, as far as I'm aware. It doesn't say it's not, and it's 60 quid. What's the fucking price on that? Yeah, 60 quid. They're double the price now. Yeah, I found it for you. Yeah, I could get you. Yeah, I could get you one there, mate. There's only one place that sells them now. There you go. Yeah. You can get one. There's only one place that sells them. They're double the price, but it's literally the only place you'll get one now. Bob said, I went out to do some charity shops. Had to get out of the house for a while. Yeah, don't blame you, Bob. Don't blame you. Yeah, it doesn't say they're out of stock. So if you can hear clicking, that's my new mouse. I had to buy a new mouse. This one's a sort of clicky one. Irishman said Slingshot Warrior. When you were away, Mike said you were going to make a slingshot rifle with a smash it bayonet. Don't tease him like that. Dad said, and he's actually 300 years old dwarf. There you go. Mark said, your mother, Tomcat 2 or Tomcat Mark 2? I know someone who picked up the alloy last week for 8 quid. No, he means this one. I spoke to him about it. He means this one. And I will eventually get round to doing more bayonets. It's just I've got all the stuff for them. It's just I need to get motivated. And also slings will be available soon. I've got all the stuff for slings as well now. Yeah. He means this one. Yeah, pretty much the only place you can get them now are Enfield Sports, basically. And they sell them for twice the price they used to be. But I would actually say that's worth 60 quid. Yeah, but really they should be 30, 40 quid. That's it is. Swap his modded Tomcat 2 for an R9. Not with me, you won't. I bought 6 full-size bolts as well for the R9. I do not like them weird, shitty little bolts they have for these. They're not heavy enough. Slingshot said, Mike, I'll be happy if Mike made that metal reinforced quarter staff. I told you, when the new curtain poles come, I'll get the old ones down. But until then, I can't do it. You know me, if I do buy stuff, it's cheap stuff. I probably could get some poles for quite cheap, but I don't need to. I'll wait until I change the curtain poles. Yeah, Enfield Sports is really the only place you can get the Tomcat 2 now. They actually, I think Armex or whoever it was, whoever done the Armex Tomcat 2s, which is Armex, isn't it? I've gone out of business or something. I can't remember what it was. And anyway, Enfield Sports bought the rights to the Tomcat 2s, basically. Yeah, I'll be honest, Mother, 60 quid. I think the Tomcat 2 is probably worth it, and the Horizon is probably worth it as well. It's just we was lucky they was cheap. Yeah. No, I suppose hoe handles aren't expensive, are they, Zed? No, you're right there. Tactical said it better be black with gold tips. I'm sure Mike can make a metal headband too. Yeah, I might have to even do a film club as Monkey. I might be better off being Pigsy, I don't know. Slingshot said another idea for Mike would be a bolo. I'll look into something like that eventually. If I can find the right kind of shaped tool to make into that, I will. Mark said, can I attach a link for my alloy broadheads for the R9? I won't be offended. Sadly, Mark, you actually can't. And unless you're a mod, you can't anyway. But if you go and email me, I can put it on there. Yeah, I would let you put a link on here. Only me and mods can put links on anyway. So if you want to email me and I'll put it on there. And I wouldn't mind seeing them anyway. Yeah, up there, Tactical, I've got the whole lot of the monkey. There's 13, I don't know if there's 13, maybe 10 DVDs of the monkey. I don't really, after they changed Pigs the actor, I don't really like it after that. But I love Monkey, fucking amazing. So just had a thought, Mike, as you're getting good with the leather working, how about making a belt quiver for pistol butts? I suppose so. I never really thought of that, Dad. Yeah, I probably could do that. I'll look into that. You probably could quite easily, couldn't you? I think the reason I've never done anything like that is because you can get like an arm quiver, and you could never get the ones that mount on the crossbows. Still, no one does them apart from that one. But yeah, Friday the 13th times 2. I got all excited for a second. Then I thought, oh shit, I've missed a trick if it's Friday the 13th. Yeah, Pegsy was amazing. Dad said maybe with a flap you can close on top to keep them from falling out. I have to look into that, Dad. That's a good idea, though. Yeah, Sandy was like Neil from the Young Ones, wasn't the Irishman? Yeah, exactly. Slingshot said, have you seen the A-Team? Yes, I have, mate. I used to watch the A-Team as a child in the 80s, just like you. And a couple of years ago, they used to repeat it on a Sunday afternoon. And I used to watch the A-Team while I was hungover, and I absolutely loved it. That was proper nostalgia, especially when you're hungover. Also, Chippy Tarker, Pigsy. Yeah, I forget about old Chippy Tarker as well, yeah. Did you send me an email, Mark? I'll share it if you do. I pity the fool. Yeah, A-Team was great. Yeah, I'll have to look into the box set of A-Team. Yeah. Your mother said tomorrow, technically today, I will buy the 10-point M2 bow. And if I will make the SIL hybrid, I'll be able to use it for this bow. Nice one. I look forward to seeing that. What's that? What was Irishman? The monkey finish. They put the water margin on. Neil was like Sandy. Sandy was first about 40. I suppose you're right there. Pat said he drank the milk every time, daft bugger. Prep said that vodka you're drinking does look like water. That's all right, that comment from Louise. That's all right. Jamie said, what's got 8 legs? And big black cunt. Oh, actually, that probably is a bit suspect. I just read that out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. Fucking hell. I can't believe I just done that. I should have just thought. Oh, for fuck's sake. Tactical, thank you for trying to save me from reading that out. Oh, for fuck's sake. That teach me I should read things before I read them. Oh, dickhead. Little Picker said, Uncle Junior joke. A man goes home to his wife with a duck under his arm. And he says, this is a pig I've been fucking. His wife said, that's not a pig, it's a duck. He says, I wasn't talking to you. Yes, epic fail, Tactical, definitely. Oh, for fuck's sake. Knight Rider, I remember Knight Rider. That'll teach me, Tactical, won't it? Sam said, Jesus Christ walks into a bar. He hands Inky 3 nails and says, can you put me up for the night? Ah, oh, fuck's sake. Right. I'll probably have to clip that little bit out later. Nah, no one watches all these back anyway. It wasn't that bad. It's just I looked and I thought, why did Tactical hide that? So I'll read it out anyway. That'll teach me. But I don't have Knight Rider. No, I remember Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff, Michael Knight in it. Yeah, but I don't have it on DVD or anything. Things I've always wanted to see a Knight Rider A-Team crossover. That would be pretty cool. They say, Mike, what does my name and something else have in common? The loo. Savage said, a guy in my neighbourhood's growing up owned a kit car. As in like kit, yeah. What did kit stand for? Night Industry. I don't know. What did kit stand for? It stood for something, didn't it? But did you know Michael Knight has a evil twin brother? Do you know what makes, if there's two twins, obviously if there's twins, do you know what makes one of them evil? I think there's two things they have. I've got both of them. But then I think Malk has as well, so we're both evil twins. Oh, Knight Industries 2000, was it? Oh, nice. Nice. Zed said, oh, yes, Knight Rider. Back in the day when people believed turbos could make a car fly. Tactical said he knows. Nearly mustache. Mark said 80s TV was the best. Street Hawk, Blue Thunder, Thunder in Paradise. Yeah, exactly. Go on, Tactical. You can write it down if you want. I think there's two things. Maybe three. I'm going to look it up quickly just to make sure I'm right. Yes, I was right, yeah. The evil twin always has a goatee beard and a scar on their face. Yeah. Yeah. Have symbolic physical difference from the protagonist, such as a goatee beard, eye patch, a scar. Yeah. I ain't got an eye patch, but I've got a scar and a goatee beard. Oh, goatee beard, though, depends where you come from. Because English people call this a goatee beard, just that. If I didn't have this, that's a goatee beard. But a goatee beard's actually just the bottom bit in America. This, I think some people, this is called a Van Dyke. Then he said, Mike, my dad had a module of the Knight Rider. I ain't got a fucking clue what car meant. Not a clue. That's it. Oh, it's like the old westerns when the bad guy always wore a black hat. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Right, I've got an email. Oh, no, I haven't. Fuck's sake. Yeah, after time, Malk has a goatee beard and he's got a scar on his face as well, so. TDGV, he said brown hats of ponchos. That's the Mexicans, isn't it? I've seen plenty of videos of Dick Van Dyke in them. Slingshot said there was a little known 80s show called Otherworld. I'll have to look that one up, Slingshot. I don't think I've seen that one. Fucking cunts. So I get pissed off. Fucking. Google does that fucking stupid thing where it asks you to share your fucking location. I ain't fucking doing it. Knight's automotive roving robot. You've all said you don't have enough place for the adder. What are you going to do with the adder? It's probably just have to sit there on my sofa. Luckily, I very rarely sit on my sofa, apart from just there. So I've still got enough room. Irishman said, yeah, Dick Van Dyke's real name is Penis Van Lesbian. Louis said, Jamie has been diagnosed with the dreaded peekaboo syndrome. It's now been moved to ICU. Fuck's sake, Louis. Oh, God. Sam said I did tactical. I got Foxy on Google. You got Foxy to Google that, Sam. He said I did tactical, sorry. Yeah, I can't really remember a lot about Knight Rider in all honesty. I've not ever watched it as an adult. I used to watch it as a kid. But yeah, when it was on the telly. Other Worlds is an American science fiction television series, 8 episodes. Did I just see? Oh, Village. I was going to say Village of the Motor Pigs. That was an episode called. I thought I saw the word War Pig. Mark said, any news on the legend, the hero, the Messiah, George Sprav showing up? What, over here? He'd probably doing his 10-day quarantine, ain't he? Unless he's trying to get out. Never heard of that one either, Tactical. Never heard of that one. Yeah, because don't watch the TV of your youth as an adult. It's much worse than you remember it. I bet a lot of it is total shite. But yeah, if I got a recommendation for you, go and watch on Netflix Behind Her Eyes. And it's only 6 50-minute episodes. And I won't spoil anything, but the kind of TV program it appears to be, it's not. So you'll watch it thinking, oh, this is just like a weird sort of, I don't know how to describe it, but there's a lot more to it when it gets going. Put it that way. Number 7 boost, like Fantastic Voyage show with Roddy McDowell. I may have a shave tomorrow. I think he said shower. I'll have a shower. Slingshot said, I like when George teamed up with Adam Chaladian. I don't think I ever saw that. What did they do, Slingshot? I must have missed that. It's a TV series, Louise, on Netflix, and it's sort of a. I don't want to spoil it, but it's like a psychological mystery type thing, but there's more to it than that. What I would say is don't read nothing about it because it's only 6 50-minute episodes, so it's only like 5 hours long altogether. Behind Her Eyes. But there is a mystery element to it. Yeah, I'll definitely say don't look nothing up about it, but just watch it. But when you first watch it, it was just seemed like it's a standard woman having a sort of affair with some bloke, and then she becomes friends with both of them. It's not that. There's a lot more to it than that. It deliberately makes itself look like an average kind of, when it gets going, it turns into something completely different, sort of. I don't want to spoil it, because I could say one thing and spoil the whole thing. I don't want to say too much. I thought it was fucking excellent. Matt watched it. He said it was excellent. It's one of the best TV shows I've seen in a long time. Good enough that I watched the whole thing in one night. So 5 hours worth in one night, which was last night. And today I went back on Netflix and I skipped through the episodes to see stuff that you wouldn't have realised was there until you've watched it. You know what I mean? Then you can go back and you're like, that mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, Behind Her Eyes. But I would 100% do not read anything about it. Just go into it completely blind, but give it a go. Because as I say, the first episode, you're just like, oh, there's nothing going on here. You know what I mean? But when it gets going, it's very good. It's weird. It got a lot of bad reviews from critics. Critics are giving it very low scores, but it's actually the #1 watched thing on Netflix. So people who watch it think it's very good. It's the usual old shit, though. The critics love to slag things off and say things are crap when they're good. Slingshot said they did a knife throwing slingshot shoot. Oh, right, I missed that. Yes, I know people who really like Stranger Things on Netflix. It's okay, but not all great in my opinion. Slingshot said he never liked Doctor Who. Mark said I liked it when George went to the States and put slingshot in its firearm. Real eye opener. I've got one of those Chinese LRU forts with spring-loaded cantilever arms. Went straight through. Oh, bloody hell, I've not seen that either. I'll be honest with you, though. I was unsubscribed from the Slingshot channel for quite a while because, in all honesty, I don't like his style of videos. I just don't like him. I like George Sproul. I think he's a decent bloke and a decent, enough inventor. But I don't like his style of videos and the way he presents. I just find him. It's not what I like. He's a bit too weird for me. I don't know what it is. There's just something about his presenting style I don't like. He's a proper decent bloke, though. But I don't know. It's just, I think I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm part of the fucking YouTube union that he does and all that. But his videos, there's quite a few big YouTubers. I just don't like I don't like the way their videos are done. It's not a criticism on the person, though. I like George Bath. But, yeah, there's just something about the videos I don't like. No, he said, have you watched TV series Snowpiercer? No, I've never seen that, Louise. No. Is that any good? I've heard of that, though. Yeah, Behind Her Eyes, it's a one-off mini-series as well, so you don't have to watch anything else apart from these 6 episodes. I'm a fan of Babylon 5. Your mother said, what is the length of the Tomcat 2 in comparison to the Redback? If I got just a visual look, or do you want me to get tape measure out if I've got one? You've got to remember, though, this has got a stock extender on it. So with the stock, but you got to remember this would end there. So where my middle finger is, it would stop there. So it's not actually that much longer. They're about lined up there. It's hard to show you properly. I could measure them for you. Don't want to fucking falling on my head. I could measure them for you, your mother, though. This art's brilliant. They just released season 2. You got to watch it. Right, I'll look into that. Yeah, Stug, check out that. You'll let me know when you watch it. But yeah, my mum tried to watch it tonight. She didn't like it. I told her though. But I went into it completely blind, and I thought it was excellent. I knew if Malcolm said it was good, it'd be good. She didn't even watch all of the first episode and stopped watching it. It's because she thinks it's what it appears. It's not. Keep watching it. If it will just seem like a standard, bloke having an affair with a bird while he's married. And it's not that at all. It's not that at all. It's just obviously the first episode, hardly any of the story gets told. Well, yeah, his videos have been heavily loaded to his products past 2 years. Yeah. As I say, I've got nothing against old George. There's quite a few, as I say, quite a few big channels. The style of videos, I just don't like them. Doesn't mean I don't like the person. Cutlery Lover, Scalagrim, George Sprav. I just can't watch their videos because for some reason their videos don't do nothing for me. Then he said, "Can I have them both, please?" For some fun. Guys of Sozo, you right, mate? He said, EK Archery Adder or Pristine Barnet Commando. Oh, I don't know. Now that's that's a hard one. Kaiser Sozo, I don't know there. If this worked perfectly and I never had any issues with it and it had heavier bolts, this definitely. But I absolutely hate the bolts that uses because they're just, in my opinion, they're just way too light for it. Stokesy, I'll definitely watch it. Need to finish Evil Dead first. Nice. Yeah, give it a go, Stokes. As I say, you've only got to watch 6 episodes. And you, Louise, if you're interested in that one. But I promise you, Behind Her Eyes, fucking excellent. Yeah, the Barnet Commando's the one that has the cocking stock like these pistols. The good thing with this, though, you don't need to put it down. You can actually do it like that. Whereas the Commando, you just have to put it down and do it. Has anyone seen Tiny Toon Adventures? Yeah. I remember that from the 90s. But yeah, the only thing with the Tomcat 2, you can only get it from Enfield Sports now. It's the only place. Who's ever seen this? This is quite good. I'm going to start watching this again soon. In the evenings, I like watching some old sort of BBC dark comedies. I watch it just before I go to bed. So I might watch Nighty Night again soon. You ever seen that? That's good. Nighty Night is fucking hilarious. On discovering her husband Terry has cancer, which he doesn't actually have, beautician Jill Tyrrell is eager to move on and find new love. It comes in the form of a bearded doctor, Don Cole. Jill's only obstacles are Terry's return to health and Don's disabled wife, Kath. But when Jill wants something, she'll stop at nothing to get it. Yeah, that's excellent, that is. Oh, do they? Stu, I didn't know that. Surplus store sells Tomcat too. I thought, I did not know that. Nice one, Stu. Yeah, because I thought, unless they've got some old stock or something, I thought Enfield Sports was the only ones who had them. Yeah, they do, don't they? And they're fucking cheaper. Are they in stock? Yeah, and they're in stock. For fuck's sake. In stock, and it's 15 quid cheaper. Yeah, I thought Enfield Sports was the only place that done them. There you go. There's a link to Surplus Store. For 45 quid. He said, how about the dinosaur TV show from the 90s? Don't forget Mark and Mindy. Yeah, Nanu, fuck's sake. Yeah, forget about that. Jamie, you right, mate? He said, my wife threatened to leave me because I keep singing I'm a Believer by the Monkees. I thought she was joking, but then I saw her face. Fuck's sake. Mark said, Barnet Commando Mark II. That was a serious bit of kit. Yeah, I had the Barnet Commando. What did I have? Barnet Commando 2 compound crossbow. Yeah, I think I had the Commando 2 compound. I've still got it. It's just the fucking prod's broken on it. Limbs. Nice one, Stu. Cheers for finding that. I've completely... Yeah, I never look anywhere else because I just assumed the only place you could get the Tomcat 2 was... yeah, Enfield Sports. I'm just going to look that up, Mark. I'll tell you which one I had. Yeah, Barnet Commander 2 Compound Crossbow. If you look it up, the first 3 videos that come up are my videos. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the first 4 videos that come up are mine. Married with Children was very good. Things that were always like that. James said, for Valentine's Day, I treated the wife to one of those fish pedicures. I'm really happy with the results. This piranhas don't fuck about. You have a good day at work today, Jamie. Your mother said, he'll be buying a Cold Steel Tie Light 6 next week. Nice. Yeah, Al Bundy was great. Fucking excellent character. I wouldn't mind getting them on DVD. I don't know if you could get them over here. I don't know whether they'd be cheap though or common. DVD. Fucking hell. Yeah. Married with Children, complete series. That'd be all of them. 262 episodes, 51 quid. Bit too much for me. Where's well, let's just do series 1, see what that says. Tenner, a bit much for something that old. You can get like all of them. Married with Children, season 1 to 11, 300 quid. That's the problem. Some DVDs are still so fucking dear. I know 50 quid for 262 episodes ain't bad, but series 1, you'd think it'd be like fucking 4 quid or something. Ted Bundy is your role model, not Al Bundy. Ted Bundy. Guy says one of the Taiwanese manufacturers should make a crossbow based on the Commando. Yeah, I think it would, guys. So that'd be an excellent thing, wouldn't it? I'm surprised no one's done it. How's the vaccine? I don't. Do you know what, Mother? I don't actually know. I don't know how we're getting on with them. I know they're doing them. I don't know if they're behind, ahead. Yeah, I ain't got a clue in all honesty. Yeah, Pirate Bear, I suppose you're right there, little picker. Joe said, I mean Al Bundy. I was going to saying Ted Bundy's your role model. Fuck's sake. Mark said, my Mark II Commando was the last British Barnet. Arguably one of the best they ever done. Compound, not recurve. Yeah, my one. If you look on the videos, Mark, yeah. But he said, can you make a flamethrower crossbow? I don't know. I don't know if you could. I don't know how that'd work. The thing with flaming arrows as well is, depending on how powerful the crossbow is, a lot of the time it would just shoot them so fast they'd just go out. You have to have quite a low powered thing to keep an arrow or a bolt lit. It has to be reasonably slow, because obviously the quicker it goes, it just goes out. Your mother said Mankind copies a lot of crossbows from other companies. They start remaking Barnet Commandos. Fist, you right, mate? I think it's a fun fact. Al got his last name from Ted Bundy. Little Picker said, as of 2 days ago, about 18 million people in the UK have had their first COVID jab. That said, yeah, Louise, stick a marshmallow on the end and light it up. Give it a try and let me know. Joe said, flaming arrows are Hollywood myth. That's it. As soon as something's shooting very quickly, it'll just go out. You can get it to work with a low-powered crossbow or a low-powered bow. Right, I'll be going off soon, by the way. I didn't realise it was 11:45. Or, 18 to 12. If anyone wants to get in the old coffee donations just before I go off, just so I can earn some money this week. I've earned a tenner this week, thanks to Stug at least. That's be a fuck off, you're boring us now. I can't do later than 12 unless I go in the Wendy house. I ain't going out there unless I'm drinking. You've had me for 2 hours, 10 minutes. Don't worry, next Saturday we'll do a long one. Firstly, I just came back after a 3-hour walk with 2 friends. We walked and drank a bottle of Paffy's whiskey and talked some shit. That sounds good, mate. That sounds just the kind of thing I would like to do. I love sitting in the woods or a field and having a drink. Fucking amazing. That sounds weird, but, get in the woods with 4 or 5 of you or something. Don't even need that many. The people you get on with. Yeah, it's nice. I'm not really into whiskey, Fist, in all honesty. The last whiskey I drank and liked was Famous Grouse. I prefer vodka, but I'll drink anything. But never really been much of a whiskey drinker. He said, Tactical Pirate, how about you have a go and see if you can do any better? Not for some of us. Well, I have bought for next Saturday some absinthe, 70% absinthe. James said, my wife is looking forward to next Saturday. She likes the long ones. Oh, fuck's sake. Well, there'll be a long one coming up next Saturday, so be prepared. Chris said, for shame. Grouse is pretty good. I'm a bit more of a vodka lover myself. Yeah, the only reason I don't drink a lot of whiskey because every time we used to drink whiskey, it was always some dirty old teacher's whiskey or something. And I used to get in trouble a lot. And I never liked the taste of whiskey. But I don't mind it so much now if it's an all right whiskey. The vodka, to me, they all taste the same. Never tried. Let me Google it quickly and I'll tell you. If it's an expensive one, though, probably not. I don't think I have, although that bottle does ring a bell. No, I don't think I have. No. Or was that do a stream, not flaming arrows? Well, 3 times for enough of a poor soul to start with. Cheap Polish, but good. No, I don't think I have had that. No. But I'll drink any fucking vodka. I ain't bothered. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of Polish, Russian, fucking whatever. Scottish. Yeah, to me they all taste vodkas. To me they all taste the same though. Jamie said, "What's got one wheel and flies? A wheelbarrow full of horse shit." Lisa Tactical, do a live stream, but you could give the flaming arrows a go. I'll be on till 12. You off, Mark, by the way. Good night, mate. Sorry if I missed saying good night. Co-op vodka is atrocious. I don't know if I've had that or not. Fisted, if you ever come back to the, if he ever comes back to the UK, he'll bring some Swedish vodka. Nice. Yeah, I've got a bit of absinthe, enough for 5 drinks worth. 5 dedicated sort of shots of it. Cost me 15 fucking quid though. It's a lot of money. Grey Goose, never tried that, but I might do one day. Is it nice, Irishman? I might get a bit of Grey Goose one day. Is it expensive? There's a Jamie works for the co-op. Take it up with him. That's okay. What's got 4 legs and clothes? 2 pairs of trousers. Fish and absinthe are great. What kind do you have? Fair warning about Swedish liquor. We like our spices, like our schnapps. Nice. I don't actually know what it is, the absinthe. The cheapest absinthe I could get was this weird stuff in these little bottles. They're little like test tube bottles. 70% absinthe. But it never actually said what brand it was or whatever. But it is green. Yeah, it is green. Yeah, it's green absinthe. Yeah, but it never really said what it was. Louise persuading you to do a live stream tactical. I'll join in if you do. Can I be a moderator? Or you on about the flaming bolts now? I don't want to be a moderator on anyone else's channel. It's too much responsibility for me. I like the peace and quiet. Nah, it's handy having mods though. Jamie said, went for one of those faith healing seminars last night. It was so bad, even the bloke in the wheelchair got up and walked out. That's a green liquid in a test tube. You put out a sperm sample. I don't really like vodka. I prefer gin and whiskey. I like a bit of gin, actually. But someone accidentally bought me Grey Goose as a famous grass. Ah, right, yeah. This says the strongest substance I ever had in my hands was one that I bought back from Amsterdam. Had a skull-shaped bottle called Toxicity. Something. Oh, 89% was it? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one's 70, the one I've bought. But it was the cheapest one I could get. The issue with absinthe, it's fucking well expensive. Yeah, it's really, really expensive. Yeah, Mother's Ruin, that's gin, isn't it? Yeah, I like a bit of gin. Yeah, so come on, be fun. You do one tactical, Mike do the commentating for us. They said if tactical does a stream, I don't want to be a mod. I want to get banned for being naughty. I have to behave myself on my streams. You can always be demoted if you want, Zed. Because Amazon's trying to sell me Moskovskaya vodka, but it's 38%, so no good for spirit stove, I guess. No, you want look up overproof rum. I'll get you a link quickly. I'll get you a affiliate link. Right, let's do low to high. It's fucking well dear though. I can find some that's like 63%. 70%. 63%. That would set on fire. Right, here you go. Here's an affiliate link, so if you buy it, I'll get a bit of money out of it. Yeah, that off Kaiser Soze, that 80% overproof rum. Fuck me, yeah. They said, yeah, neat. 70% will definitely get you fucked. The skull one, 50 quid. Yeah, this fucking absinthe, it said if you bought the equivalent of a litre of it, it'd cost you 118 quid. And he said the Polish people I work with, vodka's really good, blow your mind. Russian standards. That I've got a bit of moonshine in the summer house. I think it's about 55% potentially. It sets on fire. But yeah, if it sets 40% won't light unless it's heated first. But that moonshine we've got, it smells and tastes like overproof rum. If you was going to compare it to anything. I got all excited then, Tactical. And he said, home bargain, $9.99 for 5 litres of 80% alcohol. Don't shame it for your hands. I got all excited for a second then. Well, fuck me, it lasted me a good couple of weeks maybe. No, at least a couple of months. Irishman said, we always had poutine in the house when I was a kid. You can't beat that for getting you drunk. Riandrea, you're right. Sorry if I've butchered your name there. I'm going to have to go off in 5 minutes, by the way, everyone. At least I ain't got loads of clearing up to do for once. Yeah, next Saturday, we'll probably do a joint drunk stream if people want to join in. Have a look on, yeah. I probably could have found some higher alcohol rums, but the problem was it's the price. How much is a beer in a UK shop? There depends what you buy, but a can of beer normally about £1, I think. Yeah. Thank you, you mother. I'll let you know. It's on the way though. And I bought some AliExpress bolts because they'll fit fine in that. There won't be no issues with anything catching in that one because it's just a slid in my hand anyway, aren't they? I'll let you know when I know. I don't know. I can't remember how long they take. It's not long though. I might have it by Monday. You never know. Oh no, they took a while. Last time they took about a week to actually put the bloody to process it. But as soon as they processed it, it got sent within 2 days. So I might have it by the end of the week. Yeah, normally about £1 each for a can of beer. Little Pick said rum looks good. Might have to wait for a while before I spend 30 quid. Yeah, I would look somewhere else personally, Little Picker. That's a bit expensive. Have a look somewhere else first. Franny, you're right. Oh yeah. I'm going off in a minute, sadly. Tactical said, oh, poor old Stu's probably had to leave as well. I was going to say, stop, Stu. It's a nightmare if Stu's trying not to drink and everyone does. This turns into an alcohol fucking shit fest. Or do you not mind the talking about it so much, Stu? Must be a nightmare if you try not to drink now. the only reason I don't care about talking about it is because I know I'm going to have some next week. Yeah, your mother said, yeah, no problem with the R9. No strange moving parts like the Adder. Exactly. They said, damn, the cheapest here are £1. Usually £2, the most expensive ones being 3 to 5. Are you all right as long as we're not actually drinking then, Stu? it just suddenly, I was thinking to myself, I'm struggling a little bit here. The only reason I'm not struggling is because I know next Saturday I can have some. Yeah, maybe tactical. I don't mind as long as I know that next week I can have some, so I don't mind. But yeah. Also, I've got this pain in my guts, so I don't mind so much because that'll stop me drinking anyway. But yeah, fuck me. They do turn into a non-stop booze talk. Oh, if you mean in a pub though, Fist, in a pub, my local area, a pint was £4.50, I think, or £4. That's partly why I won't go in pubs anymore. It's too expensive. Yeah, I think they was getting on for £4 a pint in a pub, £4.50. That was in the cheap places. But a can of beer, like one can of beer, is about £1 normally. £1.10 maybe. For like a 4 or 5% lager. They said, Mike, Jamie drives me to drink every night of his jokes and window looking. I can fucking picture it as well, Louise. I can picture it. Fuck's sake. He nearly drives me to drink every weekend of his jokes. Joking. Tat said, got mine for tomorrow. I keep looking at them tonight. I swear they're singing at me. Yeah, luckily I've got this pain in my gut, so that'll stop me drinking anyway, so I can do the booze talk, knowing I've got vodka in. Actually, you know what I did though? After last time, I actually went and put the vodka in the fucking Wendy house, in the summer house, so I didn't have to look at it. Because it does become quite tempting when you've got it just there. Just over there. Right, I better be going off now. So, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on next Friday. Next Saturday, depending on whether I'm doing something, because I think next Saturday may be one of my brother's birthdays. You never know, he might come up here because he can come up here because he's in part of the like the childcare bubble or whatever, you know what I mean? Maybe doing something for that, I don't know. But if not, you'll see me anyway. Yeah, Alky's not anonymous. I've got under my bed. I'll get it out for you one day. Hang on, before we go off, is everyone still on? If I can find it quickly, I'm going to ask you all the questions to see whether you're alcoholics or not. If my books, oh no, I don't think it's. No, it's not. Right, no, it's not under there. Right, what I'll do next time, tomorrow, I'll find out my Alcoholics Anonymous book that I stole from the Alcoholics Anonymous when I went to it, and in there I've got a piece of paper that's got like a 15 question checklist that if you reply yes to 3 of them, you're pretty much an alcoholic. I think I used to say yes to 14 out of 15 of them. Yeah. I've just remembered it's not under my bed, it's in the loft. So I'll get it for tomorrow if I remember. I'll get the book down, and in the book is this thing. Yeah. Are you an alcoholic? And then we'll see. If you want, I'll tell you what I could do. I could put the questions on my no, I won't. I'll save them for this. And you lot can tell me how many don't worry, you don't need to do the stop when I'm sober. But I appreciate it, tactical. I will do. I'll ask the questions on here, and you lot can write them down. Which ones you say yes to, and then we'll see how many of us are alcoholics. Lisa thinks she'll fail it. Yeah, I used to answer yes to 14 out of 15 questions, whatever it was. One of them was only because it was something I've never done. 'Cause it was something weird, in my opinion. I can't remember what it was. I'll tell you when I get it, though. If you can read 15 questions, you're probably not a proper alcoholic. Fuck's sake. Right, I'm going off. I'll see you tomorrow about 9:30. Oh, fuck's sake, Lewis. What are you going to do? Or if they fucked off? That's not a good thing, is it? Fuck's sake. Yeah, that ain't good, is it? I hope nothing happens, Lewis. Fuck that shit. Yeah, stay safe and stay prepared, I suppose. I don't know what to say, Lewis, but I hope you're right. Don't be going out there with a crossbow. See you later, everyone. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow about 9:30. Good night.